What I'm trying to say is, I've been watching too many. See, I'm part of this nuclear war program. I've got to stand and watch these fucking missiles on test sites, and I've gone a bit blind by. I was warned not to watch The Flash, but I bloody didn't listen. I didn't take heed, and now look me, I've got to wear these fucking prescription fucking Kojak shades from the 70s. You know what I mean? But anyway, no masks. Apparently. What Alex Belford was saying was fucking 3 meters or so, whatever in the fucking shops. It's not good enough. I mean, and now Boris Johnson is thinking of getting dead unhealthy and everything. Kids not going to fucking school. It doesn't matter if they're going to school or not, because they're already learning shit like how great communism and socialism is, and there's no war in Ukraine. The Russians didn't invade, you know. Apparently, that's what the teachers are telling the little kiddies. And guess what else? You know, when you're going for these jabs, right? The boosters and all the rest of it. I haven't had any. And then fucking, then there's no compensation. So what the hell do you do? You've got to turn your back on the whole kit and caboodle. That's what you do. Yeah, I know I need a shave. Look at that, I'm starting to look more like Santa every day. Oh, it's better than looking like the Prophet Muhammad, isn't it? Oh, God. Mahuli, mahali, hoo, or whatever. Yeah, we're all living on borrowed time, yeah. My second novel was even called that. Actually. Of course we are. I don't know whether it was some irrelevant actor who got this from the back of a matchbox or something, but somebody in the past, or it was some great fucking Greek god from like thousands of years ago. What you've just said, actually. Yeah. You die from the moment you're born. That's a death sentence, because you're dying every day, aren't you? Even when you're like 1 second old, you're born to die. It's a great album from 1980. I can't remember. I'm not even going to say the year because I could be wrong. By a band called The Godfathers, and like sort of 80s punk, new wave. A good band, they all dress in suits. And they did an album called Birth, School, Work, Death. And the song is brilliant on the album. The chorus is basically birth, school, work, death. I mean, that's just the chorus. Obviously, there's other lyrics in there as well, like. Not bad, this. 4%. £2.25 from Lidl. Yeah. I've been trying to discover, you know, they're trying to find out if it's German or not, because Lidl being a German shop, it just says it's brewed in Dublin, so that's where Lidl's headquarters is. Aldi, another German shop, the headquarters is in County Kildare. See? So there you go. You learn something new every millennium, don't you? Right, I'm going to watch a film in a minute, right? I had one brewing in my head Oh, what was that film called again? He was in it and she was in it. No, it was a good film. Yeah, I think it was a horror thriller, something along those lines. But see, last night, right? This is what I did. This is what I did. I mean, fucking idiotic fucking mate here, right? A bit Irish and a bit crackers, you know. You know what the Irish like? They're not normal, are they? Well, this is what I think of the Irish, right? And that's not everything. Everything else, what went on in Ireland when I was there was fucking everyone. That was all because of my bloody stepdad, that, and he wasn't even there. If that makes any sense, I don't think it does. Doesn't make sense to me. So why the bloody hell should it make sense to you? Anyway, yeah, last night. Sorry about the tangent, by the way. I haven't done a tangent for a long time. I usually do a lot of tangents when I'm by myself, not doing YouTube videos. I don't do many of them anymore because, well, it's gone all woke. I got a video banned the other week by talking, because I was talking about what colour rat shit was. Yeah, I got a strike. I even got threatened with, like, the guillotine. Next time I'm in France, that's it. Get over there. Get to the courtyard. You're going to lose your head tonight. I fucking would. If they did that to me, I'd lose my head twice in one night. First it'll get lopped off, and then I'll pick it back up, glue it back on, and fucking chase the bastards until I get them and kill them. Ah, well, that's just me. Not many people could do that, but I could. Anyway, what I did last night, sorry about the second tangent, or the third tangent, or fourth, or fifth, I don't know why there's so many tangents lately. Last night, right, you know, a long time ago, I was seeing this girlfriend in the 80s. I met her in 1986. She was like Oriental, you know, the half caste. Her mum got off with this bloke in Singapore. And then, anyway, I got off with her in Newcastle, in this pub. Met her the week before, and she just, she loved me, because I was a sex god in them days. I was a rock god. I'm telling you now, I was fucking long, thick, dark hair down here, beautiful blue eyes. Aye, you know yourself. You felt. She even fell for me at one point in the past. And so, you know, it got off with me that night. We were shagging all over the fucking Mayfair. Well, not quite, but nearly. You know, my hand was up the top. Try looking for it, searching for the tits, because with that small, it was like fucking searching for like a disabled person in a real world, you know what I mean? But that doesn't even make sense, does it? More like, see, I don't like typical phrases like a needle in the haystack. More like finding a fucking a great big massive gigantic enormous huge whopping immense beetle like that, the size of, you know, like King Kong's foot, for instance, or one of King Kong's boots or shoes, or any item of footwear he might wear on any given day, which he might choose to wear, you see. So, yeah, beetles like that, they don't matter, because they're in the 60s, them lot. And they weren't big anyway, they were big, they were massive actually. I'm just telling lies. I'm seeing how good a liar I am by saying the Beatles are crap and only small, but I'll get death threats and people will kill me and everything, you know what I mean? I did a video. Anyway, getting back to the story, sorry about the other tangent. Last night, yeah, I'm getting back to the fucking thing again. This girl in, you know, her mum got off with a Singapore bloke in Singapore where she was born, just like my brother was in 1962 and blah blah blah. Anyway, she won £100 on the bingo one night in 1988. And £100 for nothing back then Oh, that was like a million hard-ons at once for a man. Can I say that? Not a woman. Oh, a man dressed up as a woman. A trans, you know what I mean? Hard-on. Yeah. Anyway, so I took her to Newcastle. It was on a Monday. She won the money on a Saturday, but we went shopping on the Monday. Well, I took her shopping so I could spend the winnings for her. I bought everything for myself and she didn't get anything. I bought myself an album from 1985 by The Sound called Heads and Hearts. Love that, I've still got it on vinyl. And a telescope so I can spy on women getting ready for the bath across the road and stuff like that. And also I bought a novel by Stephen King called The Shining, because, you know, I was speaking to this kid. He was telling me all about this book and how scary it was and how shit scared it was of going to the bog that night, because when he was reading it, every night he was reading it, oh, I can't go to the bog. I mean, I've been a little bit like that in the book. But then, you know, 1980, the film come out, the Stanley Kubrick film, Jack Nicholson, Shelley Duvall, blah blah blah, Scatman Crothers as the cook, and you know, and Philip Stone as Mr. Grady, and you know, he's been in a couple of Carry On films actually. A bit of useless information for you. And do you know that the little lad who played Danny Lloyd, that's his proper name, Danny Lloyd. He actually played a lad called Danny in the original 1980 Shining. Guess what he did after that film? He became a science teacher. No shit. He probably thought, oh fuck this Hollywood. He's probably already fucked up by then when he just decided to become a teacher. And you know, everyone left the cinema at that time, you know, when they seen the 1980 version of The Shining, confused, baffled, mesmerised even by what the hell was that fucking film about? I mean, it wasn't like the book at all, because I read the book 2 years before I actually seen the 1980 film. I read the book in 1988 when I, you know, her bingo winnings, that bloody lass. And when I did see the film 2 years later, when I was with a new girlfriend, because I changed my girlfriends like fucking most people change their underpants. But not because I'm a stud or anything, because I've had that many fucking bitches that treat me like a fucking piece of shit on the shoes that, well, I'll move on then. I just want a fucking relationship with someone who's normal, for God's sake. You know, I don't want to drift in and out of all these disastrous relationships like I've been doing. Anyway, getting back to the story, I read the book, right, and it scared me a little bit, certain little bits of it. But then I seen the film, I hide the video out, never seen it. Used to get on the pictures all the time and be bum fluff, passing as an 18-year-old to see these X-rated films like The Fog, Alien, blah blah blah, and you always seen the adverts of The Shining, the blood coming through the lift and everything, didn't you? Big pools of blood. It looked scary, the trailers did, when I was like 13, but I never got to see any of the pictures anymore on the big screen, so. And then, when I did see it on video, I thought, oh, what the fuck's going on here? Nothing like the book! Because in the book, there's no axe, and there's no maze, and he doesn't freeze to death in the maze at the end in the book. See, there's no maze. It's like, what's it called? You know, when the hedge trimmed all them animals and... topiary, yes. Begins with a T, doesn't it? You know what I mean, anyway. Same as a book, they come to life and that here and there, and or do that, is in their minds. and also in the book, there's no axe, it's a croquet mallet, and he batters his wife with it, who played by Rebecca De Mornay in the miniseries. I watched the miniseries last night. The book, it's more closer to the book than the Stanley Kubrick films, much better. It's good. I mean, it's not much better, but it's different in its own right, if you know what I mean. And 3 parts, so I sat through over 4.5 hours of it last night, and you can't stop watching. You can't. Oh, come to the last episode in a week's time. Nah, just watch them all together. It was about fucking 7:45 in the morning before I went to fucking bed, man. Oh, anyway, this is the end. I'll tell you something else and all, which this'll upset people. You know what else? Fucking left wing, fascist, and the fucking millions more either. No, because it didn't exist back then. So that's a load of shit. You know, if you disagree with this, then doesn't make any difference, because he wasn't even there in the first place, was he? So, anyway, I'm going to have to go, because I've been cooking tonight, and I've actually cooked some spicy, quite spicy actually, a few chilies in there, chili flakes and all, spicy chicken, chili, green peppers, red peppers at the last minute, red peppers, onions, lots of garlic. Lots of garlic. I tell you what, you can smell the garlic from here. You can smell it from fucking New York if you went there. Oh god, that's Trev's flat. No, there must be about 11 cloves in there. A lot. 11 cloves of garlic. Anyway, I'm gonna have to go. This is oh bro, I know.